Turning on recording is making it like. Hi, hello. Can you guys hear me?
Hello.
Alright, so today. Oh, where's the camera? Deactivate, activate.
Welcome, Zebra Boy, as usual. Welcome to the daily. It is Saturday, Zebra Boy, if you're wondering.
They can hear our voice, but not our faces.
Yeah, that's right, Zebra Boy. I'm surprised that you are not here today. Today is a Saturday. It's not a Thursday.
Oh, but this one. Oh, this one works. Okay, but let me set up the other one. Why is this one not working?
Alright, one moment, ladies and gentlemen. We are sorting out some little bit of camera issues here, and we'll get on to the topic at hand today.
So how are you today, mister?
Feeling a bit tired. It's a Saturday and all. Have a good day to being chilling a little bit. It's like a good weather in the morning, especially.
True. Today I think people are being overall pretty quiet. Why is it still not here?
Overall, rise, I think weekend is good. Hoping for a holiday to come, but that will come in August, I guess.
Seriously, where is?
You're just saving your money for tomorrow. Oh boy, alright, Zero Boy. I expect you to like buy the entire unit. You gotta buy the entire venue for us. Being chilling, bro.
Okay, so basically today's session of it's a podcast, right? We're actually doing. Let me plug it in. Thank you. Later select webcam saja. So today's main point. Hello, welcome to Option Select. We actually haven't been doing this in like months. Actually, we haven't done this in months. So welcome back. Hello. So you might be like, oh, why is Option Select back? Well, pretty simple. Something's cooking right now in the oven. So this is literally our outlet to talk about stuff that we're developing and stuff like that, right? So let me double check whether the camera is working or not. Why is it black, bro?
Yeah, but anyways, like today is a good day where everyone here is quite chilling on the the non-bi-weekly day, playing some games, and here we are doing a podcast. I would say a mini announcement as well, and also just to update everybody on what's happening, as well as preparing everyone for our big news that's coming as well.
True. So today's main topic is our newly announced stage list, right? So I know Kenneth doesn't have the most technical knowledge on the stage list, but I think that's fine. We're actually talking about stuff that we generally already like have experience, because we all play the stages often enough. We have an opinion on them. And this is the new stage list that we have just announced. Pretty good list, to be fair. And I want to let the people understand where we come from when it comes to the list. You wanna scoot a bit so we can both fit into the list. So yeah, just chill at the back, and then we'll just talk about this list. So this list, right, is mainly to update from our from the stage list that we've been using since 2019. mainly, because that one, to be fair, has been outdated for a while, mainly on the factor that Small Battlefield, the DLC, Fighters Pass 2 all came out and we never really added all the stages at all. So we can finally mix in some of the stages, and me and Ryan were the ones that overall discussed and designed the stage list, right? So the main perspective we're coming from with the stage list is that we want to diversify the layouts, because I think when it comes to our medium level player base, stage layout might determine more of how we change our plans when we're playing, right? Compared to like size a little bit different, and then everybody just chooses PS2. It's like, oh, what a great choice, guys! I love it. Great stage. Ah man, thank you. But yeah, we went with a good set of starter stages for diversity. If you notice, right, every single stage here is different in layout.
Yep. I would say that it's definitely different from the previous session where we considered size as our starter as well as our counter pick. This is definitely a variety of stages and probably quite new to a lot of people, seeing how I believe there's no FD inside the list right now comparatively back then to what we had before. And I do see my most hated stage in the counter pick stage, which is FOD. Yeah, that's right, hot take, guys. FOD is not a great stage. It's blinding.
Fair enough. To be fair, there's quite a few stages that are so good by design, but they're just surprisingly blinding. Like FD is actually one of those stages. Northern Cave from FF7, Fountain of Dreams is one of them. Like, these are stages that people agree are layouts wise pretty competitive, but they can be blinding. But the main thing about FOD is that the stage represents us as a community since the start. So that's why it's our standard for us to keep it. And people are like, whoa, FOD over Battlefield? Yeah. So mainly also because Small Battlefield is now on the list. We swapped out Small Battlefield and FD traded it. We swapped out Battlefield and FD traded it in with a Small Battlefield. You still have the choice to select your songs, your pick, your song counter pick, you know? And mainly, right, it's also the fact that Battlefield and FD is actually covered in terms of their layout and purpose by stages like Town and City, Kalos, as well as Fountain of Dreams and Yoshi's Story. So, for example, why we mentioned we're going with stage layout diversity first. We have two major triplats, Yoshi's Story and Fountain of Dreams. So these two are mainly different in size. Yoshi's Story is smaller, so to balance out the starter stages, we have a small stage in Smashville, Yoshi's Story, and platform-wise, all 5 stages here are different. Small Battlefield, dual plats. Kalos Pokemon League, side plats with walls, very different. Yoshi's Story, small stage, triplat and walls. Smashville, single platform, and Town and City being basically pseudo FD as well as its own unique stage layout.
Yeah, looking at the stages right now, it's definitely feeling a lot less implied for me to play Pikachu lately, as to see like there are a lot more platforms across the board, across the starter stages. And I would say that it's definitely a little bit harder for Pikachu to play here, but not impossible. Definitely doable considering all the stages that we have here today.
Yeah, considering recently Shiny Mart just won, best Pikachu in the world right now. He won, I believe it's a rotation of Small Battlefield and Battlefield. So I think the most neutral stage, Battlefield, still works pretty good for him. Because he can camp underneath the stage and decide which side he wants to go. It's pretty broken in that sense.
And that also, he's pretty aggressive with his platforming, his up B onto platforms, which also leads into another combo for him as well, which is very dangerous as well. Something that is not easily executable as a Pikachu player, but I digress. It's definitely more on the player side to adapt to the stages, and I feel like this variety of stages here provides that sort of feeling to the players, provides them more options instead of just choosing the same options over and over again. Cough Zebra boy.
Cough Zebra.
But yes, definitely a good amount of stages here for players to choose from, and I understand that most players might be a little bit surprised as to where is a few mandatory stages that they feel like it's been there, it's always there, like Battlefield, like FD, right? Well, I would say that, well, in my own words, get good.
Ooh, okay. So alright, so I think Pikachu, right? If let's say for Pikachu, I think Small Battlefield and Kalos might be a good choice. Right, I'll say this much.
Yeah,
Kalos, like Esam
definitely.
usually says Kalos Pokemon League is a good aggressive stage for Pikachu, so you can definitely do that.
Very much
So
so.
here we got all the starters that we just mentioned, and when we put stages with similar layouts, we put them in counter picks. So in the counter pick stages, these are stages that are contradicting with the size balancing of the starter list, as well as not offering an immediate it's a little bit more split when it comes to how they affect the game. So for example, Fountain of Dreams, as you mentioned, it could be blinding to some people, and also most people, I mean, it's not a stage that normally people will go for.
Yep.
Compared to Yoshi's Story, which is a triplat and offers diversity in stage size, right? So we mainly met with diversity for starters, so you can pick and choose what can give you a better advantage to get the lead sooner, right? That's the point of the starters. And the counter picks are like, oh, these stages might work better for me, let's choose them. So for example, you might want to cap more, you want more space. Pokemon Stadium 2 is actually in the counter pick this time over Small Battlefield. Because for example, Small Battlefield, Town and City Smashfield, most of them the stage size is the same.
Yep.
The blast zones are the ones that varies. Versus where Pokemon Stadium 2, the stage is the biggest stage in our list, but the blast zone is average in terms of like stage to blast zone ratio, right? So Hollow Bastion is also a fresh stage. We haven't had this on the list.
I like Hollow Bastion actually. To be fair, it's a competitive stage. Unironically, like it's fair. I would say it's really a good stage in my opinion.
The simplest way to describe Hollow Bastion is that it is a more even playfield version of Smashfield, where Smashfield is small blast zone, small stage. You can basically kill each other at like 90 or under. Hollow Bastion, you can last a little longer, which is
good. I guess that's what I like about it, because playing as a very light character, very fragile character, having a little bit of a bigger blast zone does save me a little bit from dying like at maybe like percents like 80 or 70 against like heavies, for example, right?
Correct. So hopefully you guys enjoy the stages themselves. We're most likely gonna keep these stages for the foreseeable future up till the next game comes out, because while we'll be using the 2019 stages for like 5 years, this is actually, in my opinion, pretty fair. We don't have we actually also, this is more standardized. It's hazards off completely.
Actually, that's good. I remember back in the days when hazards were on, that was something that came upon as a surprise to many foreigners, as well as when they joined our tournament back in, I believe, like CF and last year's AMG, especially, where I believe the grand finals was actually a memed upon hazards on stage.
You're like, hey yo, Smashville is moving, bro. I can't believe it. Fountain of Dreams as well was moving. To be fair, I like the moving stages, but for convenience sake, most people wouldn't want them. And to standardize everything, we just went with non-hazards. If only Nintendo designed easier hazard toggles, but it is what it is.
Hey man, maybe it's time we put WarioWare inside.
I would say WarioWare would be a good like regional standout. You know, like if you're like in a specific region, you want something to stand out for your region, WarioWare, like how we have Fountain of Dreams.
That's true.
But the point is, if we have both, we're probably getting kicked out of the Smash team.
We have WarioWare just as a subset, special rule, just in case you want to die at 60.
Correct. Which is pretty good. So for you guys who are understanding, this is our starter stage list. Make sure to check it out and practice on them so that you can get a better read on it in the future. Because the current season, the summer season PR of 2024 is actually ongoing right now. Tomorrow's our bike weekly at Atlas Gamers.
That's
over
right.
At Damansara, pretty good, It's surprising that we have quite a few like special venue events like bi-weeklies for the past month.
Yep. I would say
to
that's
this
good.
guy specifically, yeah.
Hey man, we gotta experiment, gotta get out there, pull out ourselves as an event organization.
We can balance it out a bit now, since we finished the stage list section.
And I would say having multiple areas provides us with at least more coverage of areas, as providing more opportunities for different players, especially understanding some of them are coming down from places like Cheras, Kajang, far away places. This just provides them an opportunity to make the journey a little bit shorter, and we'll see whether we might get a player or two that's new from the area, and we can definitely like expand out Offstage as a community, right? And just spread Smash as a game in general.
So one player that I already saw on the list that has registered, Roundo's actually playing tomorrow. Pretty good. We haven't seen him in a while.
That's true. Roundo, a player that has not been playing Smash for quite a while now. A very rare return from him, indeed. But that's good. That's good. I would say that definitely we have some returning players as well, and I think majority of the players are keen on joining tomorrow's bi-weekly as well. Place is at Uptown, Damansara. You have a lot of good foods there, I believe. In
Correct.
terms of public transport wise, I believe that the nearest would be the train station, but it's a little bit off. You might have to walk a little bit, maybe about 5 to 7 minutes walk to the venue itself. Provided, of course, there's always the option of Grab. You could go there directly. And for those people who are looking to drive, a quick tip for you guys would be that you could double park, sit in the car, double park within the venue. If you're unable to find the parking, sit in the car, double park a little bit, wait a little bit, and there will always be people that's going in and out of the venue itself, the whole area in general. Because SS2 and Uptown in general, especially where we're so close to Starling Mall itself, it's quite a very congested, heavy traffic place. So don't worry about parking, don't worry about making rounds, just double park there, wait a little bit, wait 5 to 10 minutes, you get a parking. So that's for those who are driving.
Yeah, so for those of you who have been to every time we have a bi-weekly in any specific venue that's not the one that's not standard, right? Those special event venues, right? We'll do our best to make it fun for everybody, a little bit more spectacle. And tomorrow's stream specifically, I'm actually planning to implement option select in a different way than usual. Like for example, this time, right, I'm actually not gonna do option select as a standalone stream that often. Considering the past half a year we barely had a chance to do it, right? Had to plan things out, what to talk, what to speak, and obviously since we don't have enough viewers on average, we can't actually do much back and forth.
Yep,
considering that the fact. Also, most people right now are kind of winding down in the Smash passion factor, I guess you can say like that. But it is what it is. We're waiting for the next console overall. But tomorrow's stream, we do have a big announcement of our upcoming next event. For those of you who can guess what it is, you can be quiet for now. Tomorrow is our reveal, and all the details will be announced tomorrow.
Yep, that's right. So stay tuned for the big news tomorrow, and trust me, it's gonna be a big one.
Yeah, so how we're gonna do option select in the future is that every time before a bi-weekly, I'll do like 30 minutes of just chatting with the people and everything. So that will be our option select segment. Right, I think that was fair compared to like the one that we're doing now.
Especially leading up to the biggest event that we probably have on the year, especially, right? It's good to just get some feedback from people, just learn their expectations going into the event itself and how they feel about our previous events, just gather feedbacks, especially, right? And how we can improve ourselves as a community in general.
Correct. So for those of you who are around the area or visiting from overseas, we're actually slowly branching out from just being a Smash community. In fact, this past 2 months, we have been trying a lot of games in on our events.
That's true.
Giga Bash was one, pretty good.
We had a Mario Kart session as well.
Mario Kart, pretty good. Mario Party
session as well, yeah.
Damn, this guy got Mario Tennis Aces dunked down, bro. I can't believe it. Mario Tennis Aces is fun.
Dude, Mario Tennis, unironically, I thought the game was hard initially, but as I got to the game, I started to understand the mechanics of the game.
Yep.
Game was fun. Game is hard. It's actually, unironically, rock, paper, scissors that you have to think about in a fighting game.
Yeah, correct. So I played Mario Tennis when it was launched. It's really fun. The main thing about that thing is that each button has a purpose, like lobbing, dropping the ball, power shots. All of those are good. But the interesting thing about Mario Tennis Aces is the fact that they mix in the meter, man.
Yep.
It genuinely became a fighting game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I see Zebra Boy wants to see a Rivals 2 event. Don't worry, we do have that in the timeline as well. Provided,
a lot of our people are pretty interested in the game.
As
provided, you are.
Yeah, provided that, of course, when the game is in its full release. And the great news is that all the DLC characters would be free, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Correct.
and that's the best part. So basically, who knows? We might be a rivals community as well. We might expand out in games. We might just go have events, and if those who are interested, feel free to join.
My suggestion is for those of you who want Rivals 2 as a main event, make sure to invite more people. We need more people to play if we want something to stick, you know?
Yeah. Just bring your friends along. Of course, we're not gonna make it too competitive. Seeing is if it's we're going into a new game, especially it's like a venture into like a new scene, especially, right?
Yeah.
So like we don't really want to force people to join in and straight away join the tournament, right?
Correct.
So in that case, I think we could do something like what we did for Gigabash, where we kept it casual, kept it fun, right?
Yeah, mix it up a bit.
And then once things get down to the line and we have a steady community going, I think with a certain number of people, we can host a Rivals 2 tournament. That's not impossible.
Rivals 2. Normally, we would have to mix it up. Last time when we did a double bracket event, which was the Gigabash Tropical Throwdown, right? To be fair, it was pretty hard, I think, because we by the time we finished, it was like, what, 7:30?
It was definitely a challenge, especially seeing that was probably the first time ever in history of Offstage actually running 2 tournaments
On the same day.
at the same day for 2 separate games. But yeah, I think it's a great experience for most of us, and I think it was an enjoyable time from the players as well, seeing how we implemented Mayhem mode and just ensuing the chaos that is going on inside the game, right?
True. Gigabash, I think, besides the optimization on Switch specifically, I think Gigabash was a really fun game. Still worth playing even if you do have the Switch version. I think most people don't really mind the drops. Of course, if you're competitive, well, then you have something to complain. You know?
But I do see, and I do respect the wishes of the developers of the game itself, especially in public games, right? They do want to keep things casual, more on the casual setting, and we want to respect their wishes, and of course, understand that on the Switch, we would like, as gathered from feedback from the tournament itself, we've seen that people do enjoy having Mayhem mode rather than a full-fledged competitive mode like we have in Smash.
Alright. I do think the casual appeal for these games are definitely there. It just needs someone to host something so that people can play.
That's true. And that's what we are here for, right? As Offstage, we are here to basically host events for you guys, for the community, basically just help you guys connect and basically just have fun together playing the games.
Yeah, so I think from this part on, we're going a little more just casual chatting, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
We can casual chat for another like 15 minutes or so. Okay, let's talk about what's next after this. Obviously, we just said we're gonna announce the big major of the year in tomorrow, so you guys better be there. But the main thing is that we're actually just waiting around for the Switch too.
I would say rather than waiting, we're just anticipating. We're just slowly building up towards getting the Switch 2 and preparing ourselves mentally and also like prepping in advance like what we could do.
We're basically pushing the ball up the hill right now, waiting for the ball to get rolling in the Switch 2 and then
Yeah, it's just like Sisyphus, you know.
No,
But
not the game.
but like yes, I would say that the Switch 2 hopefully is dropping next year. We are definitely keen on getting the Switch 2, especially
Now we'll just
see what
free
games
chat
there are.
section.
And yeah, here comes Kev.
Hello there. I am chilling. I'm chilling. I'm not even wearing the Offstage shirt today because today's just so chill. You know. You feel me? You feel me? All right. What's popping? What's popping right now?
Yeah, we're just talking about
riding
Switch
the
2.
momentum. We just anticipating for the next console right now.
Next console? Oh hell yeah, Switch 2.
Yeah, waiting for the Switch
Give me a
2.
new Smash game and my life is yours, Nintendo.
Smash Ultimate Sis, bro.
Silk Song ain't never coming.
God damn it, man! Why? Why did they have to reveal that shit? It's like waiting for fucking Kingdom Hearts 3 all over again.
Look, man, Kingdom Hearts 3 took 15 years to come out, by the way. And by the time Kingdom Hearts 4 comes out, it's gonna be probably
Can
7
somebody
to
check
8.
when the Silk Song trailer came out?
Good question.
I'm gonna go check real quick.
Wasn't it like 2017, 18 or something like that?
Probably. I mean, just give up. It'll come out 15 years later.
Yeah, you can be like those guys, you know. You just suddenly like Metroid Dread. We all were
Give
waiting
up.
for that shit for like.
Today is fucked.
Today is fucked. We are fucked.
Stop
Yeah.
trying.
Imagine.
It is over.
Don't have hope, bro. Who needs hope?
The
Hope.
world is against you. Stop.
Who knows? Maybe we can be a Brawlhalla community as well. Oh hell no!
Oh, we ain't playing Brawlhalla though. I don't want to play Brawlhalla.
Honestly, like I wouldn't mind just like doing a stream just playing Rusty's retirement. Like,
Hey, Mas, you wanna? We're just doing a free
Imagine.
chat podcast segment.
oh yeah, everyone say hi to our fellow Malaysian, totally not Australian.
Wait. Halo.
Halo.
Halo. Were you about to say Milo?
Now we're just chatting about like waiting for the next console to come out, right? The announcement's not here yet, and then Xbox and PlayStation dropping the ball. You know, I cannot.
Yeah, man, the PS6 went.
PS6. we
Yes, I am going to play some more. New stage list, new potential cool things coming out our way. New stage list, new potential cool things coming our way. I hope you guys look forward to it. I know I'm off camera, but you can see my hand, so good enough for me,
Good enough.
Peace.
bye bye. Okay. I do hope the next console has control. Like I hope it's still a portable, like detachable controller type of situation.
I think it should be like, I believe just the Switch 2 would just be able to be more. I'll lean towards like it being more of a Steam Deck and the ROG, for example, where like the ROG Ally, the Steam Deck, where you are able to have more of a better experience playing a portable game, right? Especially like games that are more heavily set on the graphics and their performance wise, right? Which may or may not be suitable for the Switch just yet, and we all know that the Switch has been out for a while. I believe the Switch 2 will be able to cater to those games, and who knows, maybe there's going to be a straight up release of an OLED version of the bat.
I hope the immediate specs is like middle of PS4 and PS4 Pro, since right now the Switch is actually matching like between PS3 and PS4. You know?
Yeah, I can see that happening. Sometimes it does feel like the Switch is more suited to be just for certain games to be just played portable wise rather than put on the big screen.
Yeah. For example, this past week I was just playing Super Mario RPG. I just started the game. I think I'm halfway through, probably. Pretty good. I haven't played an RPG in like a while, not gonna lie.
That's fair. Currently, I'm playing a separate RPG as well, but it's like a Dragon Infinite Wealth.
Ayo, let's go. Have you seen Kazama Kiryu yet?
I have seen him and I have been playing with him.
Ayo.
My man, the legend, the myth, the legend, Kiryu, bruh.
The
Telling
funny
you.
thing about like the Ryuga Gotoku series, right? I wish they will come out with a virtual fighter so that Kazama Kiryu can be in the fucking game.
Unironically, there is now a multiplayer session that you can play with your friends on the start screen where you can play virtual fighters. Yes. However, I do wish that they do include Kiryu in the future, but I do see them including him in the future because in September, they are going to announce a new game from their studio itself, which is a surprise because Infinite Wealth came out just barely last year, end of last year, and not even a year later, boom, we have an announcement of a new game already.
They'll cook in, bro. They'll cook
Exactly. So I feel like definitely like RPGs like this. RPGs, I would say keep to the PC, keep to the PS4, PS5. But then again, I am anticipating like the Dragon Quest games.
Yeah, the Dragon Quest remake. You know, I'm funny. If the next console comes out, are you gonna buy it? Because you didn't buy a Switch until now.
To this day, yeah. Okay, I wholeheartedly admit that to this day, it's been years, I still do not have a Switch and I'm part of a Nintendo Switch community. So yes, albeit that might be a little bit strange, but hear me out. Why buy the console when it's like towards its end date when you can get the new console, right?
And even better if it has backwards compatibility.
Exactly. So I can get the game finally, right?
Yeah, just get all the games for like cheap, half price, discount for second-hand market.
I'm definitely not gonna wait for the Switch 3, right?
Hell no.
Who knows? Maybe there will be a day where I actually decide to buy a Switch instead of a PS5.
True though. Like if you ask me right now, do I want to buy a PS5? Maybe. Fucking Budok, the Tenkaichi, man. The Sparking Zero looks so damn cool. But imagine if I just bought a PS4 right now.
Exactly, right? We could just buy a PS4, but why sell for PS4? Just buy a PS5. In fact, why buy a PS5? Buy a PS5 Slim.
The Slim's not much different though.
It's slimmer.
It's by like what, 2 to 5%? Still slimmer.
Slimmer is slimmer.
You know, funny thing about that, Xbox. Why is the Xbox just so damn dead?
Well, I would say it's very hard to say, but I'm gonna say it's due to the lot of business decisions that they've been making so far.
You still remember the day when Xbox was actually the leading console? I can't believe it, man.
They made good decisions back then, but they fell off.
Xbox
PS3 all the way.
360. Xbox 360 was the GOAT.
PS3 all the way. Actually, I might agree with you on that. I do have a PS3 and a PS4 with me. It's literally sitting under my table as storage right now. However, because I don't really have the need for it since I have a PC now. But yes, I used to be a console junkie. Heavy usage of the PS3. I think more towards the PS4 rather.
What were your favorite PS3 games?
PS3 games.
Yakuza.
Yakuza. Did you have
Yeah.
like Yakuza Kiwami 0 or something?
I had Yakuza 0, Kiwami 1, 2, and 3, basically. Kiwami 1 and Kiwami 2, sorry.
So you're like a dedicated fan of the Yakuza series? 100%.
Yes, I would say. But I have not played beyond the Kiwami series except for 7. However, I do know the story behind in the Between series as well.
The lore for
The
real,
lore.
for real.
The man, the myth, the legend Kiryu will always stay with me forever. However, I might buy the Switch game to play one of the Yakuza series that I've never played before actually, which is Lost Judgment.
Oh, wait, that's on Switch?
I believe that it is on the Switch. I could be wrong though. But there can be a chance. But hey.
Is that
Wait.
all for PS3?
Nah, I mean PS3 wise, honestly, I bought the PS3 towards its end. So when the PS4 came out, I immediately swapped to the PS4.
So what's your favorite games on PS4 then?
PS4, easily Kingdom Hearts 3. I played a little bit of Elden Ring.
Elden Ring was on PS4.
Or was it Dark Souls? No, it was a Souls game. I couldn't. Oh, it was Sekiro.
Yeah.
Not bad. Then it was I played a bit of Souls game only to realize that I didn't really like Souls game, but all do really well, right?
So did you play Elden Ring? No.
I played a little bit of Elden Ring. I got up to like the first boss.
Like Spider-Man.
You like Spider-Man? Ah man. See,
Do you like how they changed the face for the new version?
hey man. Spider-Man itself, I would say it's a great game. Other than that, I think I played like back in the days when Horizon Zero Dawn was exclusively on the PS4, the PS series itself before they came onto the PC like recently. I played that as well. Those are my favorite games. More eccentrically, I would say that I'm an RPG fan when I play
Imagine
on
that one guy
PS4.
that said PS4, Genshin Impact.
There. Kill yourself. No, honestly, don't kill yourself.
Like, my favorite PS4 game is Genshin Impact, man. You like it too?
Like, okay, I can see people playing Rocket League on the PS4, maybe like Apex Legends as well. But like, why would you play Apex on the PS4? Huh?
True.
Wouldn't that be weird?
I'd agree. Yes, correct.
Was that Lost Looks Lifeless? Ah, yes.
Which one? Which
Spider-Man, I believe.
Spider-Man? You mean the new version of Spider-Man? My favorite PS. Fuck you.
Fortnite? Alright, Zebra Boy, you're banned. You're automatically DQ'd next week. Oh no, you know what? You're DQ'd tomorrow.
Ayo, let's go.
By the will of me, you are DQ'd.
Your existence is DQable.
Yeah, I remember like unironically I think I played Yu-Gi-Oh on the PS4.
What kind of game was that? Actual card game simulator or not?
I don't remember if it was on the PS4 or not.
Hey man, not the Apex slander. This was my only option.
Are you seriously telling me that you play an FPS using a PS4 controller? PS4? Like, brother,
Yeah, they
Get a
don't even
PC,
use
bro.
motion controls, man.
get a PC, bro. Skill issue.
Nah, they like aim assist.
Well, I mean, skill is true. But I mean, get good, man. I don't know. It's like people who play like Street Fighter and they use modern.
At least Splatoon players have motion controls, right?
But I digress, right? But like, if the Switch 2 does come out, right? I think and I anticipate that they can do something better with the Pokemon series as well. I'm anticipating better things from Pokemon, seeing how, well, I don't want to say botched, but like how, in terms of performance-wise, Scarlet and Violet wasn't really up there when it first came out on the Switch, right?
Yeah, I think that one's mainly on the fact that they just don't have time. Like,
Yeah.
the vision is there. you know?
Vision's there. They could definitely improve on that as well. But we are all sincerely hoping for the new Smash game when it comes out, right? Super Smash Sis.
No, I want the next Mario Kart game specifically.
Yeah.
I want the Mario Kart game.
But I definitely feel like Mario is definitely gonna be part of.
The
Like-
launch?
Yeah, it should be. Like,
It is.
Because Zelda's
on
definitely
track.
not there. Zelda just came out last year.
That's fair.
I mean,
Even
maybe a
the-
remake. But yeah.
What was that new Zelda game again?
Echoes of Wisdom, right?
Yes.
The new one.
It's
coming out
definitely
this
like
year.
takes upon like the old, I believe. What game was that? Like when it first came out. Was
Link's
it?
Awakening?
Yeah, Link's Awakening. It follows. It feels like it's following that art style.
Yeah, I literally took the engine pretty much.
Not even aim assist could carry you.
But the interesting thing about that specific Zelda game, right? The logo design usually indicates what gameplay formula they will go with.
Yep.
Which is the Echoes of Wisdom is actually using the Breath of the Wild philosophy of open-ended. Your tools are all formula, mix and matchable.
Yeah.
I mean, you can make a table. Table, best
You
weapon.
can break the game.
Yeah, rocks. You
And
can
man,
beat
let
them
your
up.
creativity fly, right?
Yeah.
That's what we all say.
I mean, have you seen the Tears of the Kingdom clips? Oh my god.
Alright, Zebra Boy, you gotta practice some aim. Alright, I'm gonna help you out. Go download Aim Labs or go download Kovacs. Play some scenarios there. You're gonna get good using the mouse.
True, right?
But yeah, honestly, I feel like I guess I am anticipating good things coming for the future, especially for the Switch. And I believe that once that comes out, we'll definitely ride on that pretty hard as well, pretty fast.
Still wondering how the other two teams are supposed to catch up though. Like PlayStation and Xbox. I know PlayStation cooks, but the problem is all the games come out so long between, you know.
Yeah, I think at this point, PC might be the way to go in terms of gaming. And maybe at one point, the PS, like PlayStation and Xbox could revert back to game subscriptions, right?
Actually, I mean, to be fair, I think that's potentially there.
Yeah. It saves them a lot of manufacturing costs, saves them a lot of time. They can literally just charge for the subscription.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth as a Game Pass
And Final
subscription.
Fantasy 16 went on the PC.
Is it not on PC yet?
Not yet.
Okay, we still gotta wait.
But like once that is out, you know I'm going like straight in, bro. Straight.
I think most of the Square Enix games are usually time exclusive, right?
Yep.
Understand. Fair. Alright guys, I think that's pretty much it for today's chat. Hopefully you guys can suggest more topics for next time. But today's main topic was STAGELIST and we're pretty much done, right?
Yep.
You guys, hopefully you guys
Stay tuned.
understand.
Stay tuned, guys.
And,
big
again,
news
tomorrow.
Big news. Big announcement.
Big announcement, full budget and everything, a lot of
Yeah.
shit.
Stay
eh?
tuned. Big news.
Big
Big boy
Mr.
news.
Big news tomorrow got an announcement, but you
Big
know, you're
ball.
not even here doing the actual event.
Big ass news right there. Mass has to come now because it's big news.
Tomorrow come play, win.
I already organized some plans, but if I'd known earlier, I would have come.
Too
Yeah,
bad
fair
you're bringing
enough.
your plans to us.
No, just show up for like 2 hours.
There is.
There
a
is a
tournament.
tournament.
Even if you don't show up for the tournament, just show up for dinner, you know?
Here's the fun
I
part.
wish. What?
Everyone who has not come in the while you've not seen are actually coming to play.
Do I ruin my plans just to come?
You could bring your plans
What
here.
are your plans?
I'm meeting up with a friend, and it's like my last day to see them before I leave.
Easy, just ask your friend to join you.
No, I need. No.
We're staring at him with anticipation.
Do it. But yeah, no worries on that. But yes, our big news will also be announced online on platforms as well on social
Yeah,
media.
we'll
So
schedule the post
stay
as well.
tuned. Hype is real. Get hype.
Yeah,
right?
share the news